Today, we're looking at sidekicks. Have you ever considered using sidekicks? I have, but before I had this kayak, I had a Outback, and I didn't see the use for them. I could stand up on my kayak quite easily. Even if the weather got a bit rough, I could still stand up and you just had to check your waves when they came and hit against the kayak. But usually I felt very comfortable in my Hobie kayak. But since I have downgraded, I've gone to a not as good quality of a kayak, a lot less stable. I went out and had a look for some new sidekicks that I could put on this, and I went down the DIY route, and I highly recommend not to do it. Not to do it at all. It is a waste of money. It is a money pit. You will be very, very discouraged in the end. They won't work as well. They'll look horrible. They take longer to set up, and I highly consider not to do it. Don't go that way. Horrible, horrible way to go. My wife even said, and this is, I quote, she said, "Why don't you just go and get some sidekicks and put on your kayak, and even if you don't like them, you've added value to your kayak." And I was in my stubborn way, and I went, no, I want to make some myself. And in the end, I wasted money trying to make them, and then I still had to go and pay money to get myself some other sidekicks. So I probably paid the exact amount of money to make DIY ones than it was to actually go and buy some ones that are already pre-made and easily can get connected to your kayak. So don't go the DIY way. It is a money pit. You will just be disappointed in the end. There are a lot of videos out there saying you can do it really cheap, but I guarantee you it will be a cheap and horrible experience. So just go out and buy some sidekicks and you will be a lot happier. So why did I go with the Hobie ones? I went with the Hobie ones because of the reviews that I looked on them. They looked quite easy to use. They were compact, which I liked, and they looked very stable compared to all the other ones that I had seen. I had seen some by Scotty. I think that's what they're called. Scotty, yeah, just Scotty sidekicks. And they were a little bit different. They had like a little, so when you're sitting in your kayak, you dialed in a little, what do you call it? Like just a little screw that it drops down and you tighten it back up, and you do that on both sides. But the guy who's trying to sell them to you, he's a well known for Scotty gear. When he stood up in it, he looked very unstable in it. And I have to say, it's probably one of the worst videos to try and sell you a product. So that just put me off straight away. I've seen some other ones that are massive. They're made out of steel, and for compact design on a kayak, no. I just thought that ain't gonna work for me. It might work for other people, but I tell you, you need a whole trailer to flop and tow some of these other things around. And I just wanted something that would be compact, that would break down really easily and fit into my kayak. And so every time I go for a kayak, everything is already in my kayak ready to go. I can have these all compacted down. So this is what it looks like inflated. This is what it looks like when it's not inflated. So it's actually quite small. It folds up, and I can fit both of these. And these are the arms that come with it, and fit these in the front of my hatch, these, and that's it. So it's just these two things, and it fits in quite easily. Okay, price. I think they're a little bit overpriced for what they are. for reeling, you get 2 of these. The air's not included. You get two poles, like so. 2 of these. You get one middle one, but you can't. I don't know if you can see that, but that actually fixes to your kayak. You get 4 bolts and you get 4 weld nuts. In Australia, $219. I thought that was pretty steep for just that. But I wouldn't have bought anything else, so I had no other choice. But I'm glad I didn't have any other choice because I'm really happy with this product. If there was something else out there that might have earned me either one way or the other, I think I would have made the wrong choice. So I'm glad there was only one good product out there that just made me say, yes, that's the one, done. I hate it when there's too much choice because sometimes, for me, I buy the wrong one nearly every time. There was only one choice. This was the choice. Installation. I'm not going to go over the installation too much. There's a video out there by Hobie USA that show how they do all of their installs on most of their products, and they've got an installation for this one, and I highly recommend that you go and watch their video of how to install it. But it's very simple. There's only 4 holes you have to drill, and if you just follow their advice in that video, you won't stuff it up at all, because that's the video I followed, and yeah, it was spot on. Pros. What do I like about this? I really like that it's compact. You can break it all down, as I said before. You can fit it in your hatch, pack it away, done. It's really easy to blow it up, which I'll show you right now. Also, on here, there's a one-way valve, and the one-way valve allows air to go in but not to come out, and so when blowing it up it makes it a lot easier, a whole lot easier. And then I'll show you at the end, there's another clever thing that they've done. And also, before I start blowing, they said on some videos I've seen on the internet it takes 3 large breaths, and I have to say, you have to have some large lungs to get this done in 3. I can just get it done in 4, but I usually go to 5 breaths, and the 5th breath is usually for just tightening it up a little bit. So I'll show you. So that was 4 and a bit. That was just to really tighten it up, and I'll probably even go over it just to really tighten it up. And so then you just screw that on there to stop the air getting out. And that other little thing I was telling you about, so you finish with the day, you finish fishing, or you're finished out there taking your photos, standing up in your kayak, you get back, and you think, how am I going to get the air out? It's actually they've put 2 plugs on here. So you undo this one, and boom. Deflated, nice and quick. Chuck it in your kayak, done. Pack it away. You could dry it off as well, probably, so it doesn't go moldy. But that's one thing that I do like about it. Another cool thing that it's got is, as you can see here, it's got a bit of a bend. Quite a large bend in it. And that is for when, as you can see, probably here on the front, it's got a little pin. And that pin will go into one of 3 alignment pins. And when it's in the top setting, your sidekick is completely out of the water. And when you got it on the middle section, it goes, see how that's nice and straight through there? So it's only 50% in the water. And if you put it in the bottom setting, it is in as far as it's going to go in the water, displacing as much water as it can possibly do, and giving you the most stability. And I have it on this setting all the time because I don't know when the weather's going to change and get bad. And also, I like to be able to just stand up whenever I want to. Get up, stretch the legs, have a flick with the rod here and there. I didn't show you before how it actually goes on. So all it does is it's got a little pin there. That's got a little thing on there that just snaps it on. I can't think of what it's called. But all it does is, so you feed this on like so, bend it up, slide it through. Now I have added this little rope here to tether it. So if it ever came off whilst I'm out in the lake and fell off, I'd still have it. And also I found a couple of times before I had this connected, I'll just take this off and I've just had the thing just flick out. And I've found that's probably not going to be very good if I was over a deep part of water putting them on or something like that. And so that's it. That's how it goes. So yeah, that's on the bottom setting, that's on the middle, that's on the high out of the water setting. So yeah. So that's what I really like about them. Now with the cons, as I said before, it's got that one issue with it, with the pin. And I reckon if anything, that's the only thing that I could think of that makes this a slightly bad product. I guess if you look at it this way, if you lose this, you can't use these. So I would say one improvement that I could do is just attach something to it for us so we don't lose it. Some kind of bungee, little stretchy cord, so you don't lose it. Because if you lose that and you've just started for the day and you've dropped it in the water and you can't see it, you're done. You can't use it. You could go get a stick maybe, you could jam a stick through there, or if you're lucky enough that you've got an assortment of bolts and nuts in your car, you could thread one through, but not many people do. But if you lose that, you're pretty much done for the day and you can not use your sidekicks until you find another pin. But besides from that, I can't see much else wrong with this product. I think it's a good product. It's strong. It actually comes with patches, so if you ever do get a hole in it, you can patch it up. And also, it's nice and compact. It's gonna last a long time. And being the Hobie product, yeah, it's not going to break anytime soon. As I said before, please don't do a DIY. Go out, buy one like this, or another one that you're quite happy with. I highly recommend this one. I'm not getting any money from Hobie for doing this video at all. I don't think they probably even want me to do it. But what I'm just saying is, don't waste your money. Go buy a good product, put it on, be happy with it, use it. That's all I can really say. So anyway, thanks guys for watching another video. I'm trying to get as many out there as I possibly can. I've just started this this new channel, so subscribe if you want to keep on seeing some more videos. Do a like, put a comment in, tell me if you like it or you don't like it, what I do. I'm up for suggestions. Leave some things in the comments of what you want to see. I've got a few videos that I've got in the pipeline coming up, so just watch this channel every week, and then there'll be some more up there. So I'll see you later. I'll catch you next time.